Wiggle, wiggle.
Like.
What's my deep sleeper? Today we are going to be playing. I keep saying playing, but we're going to be watching a scary video. Screw it. Scary videos. I'm by myself without Troy because he's gonna play some games and he's gonna come back at what? 7 and 8 o'clock, my brother. 8 o'clock. Scary stories. Oh God. Not amigo. Not amigo. Oh.
Yesterday, I went to the police station. The cops called me to inquire about a recent horrifying incident. Accidentally, I got involved in this without causing any harm to anyone. It all started last week. I met a guy named Patrick on Omegle. After a couple of interactions...
You're a woman. But you sound like a man. Why is your voice so deep?
We became quite
Matter of
comfortable.
fact, what the hell is
Patrick
all
sent me a friend
this?
request on Facebook.
I needed an online store for my jewelry design business, so Shop Here, powered by Google, built me one.
Hello friends, it's me, and today we're gonna be watching some TikToks.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
That's illegal! That dog went from Chorky to Chili! Smooth transition though.
Nobody wants to watch you right now, man. Oh.
Yesterday, I went to the police
We
station
gotta skip through.
before things got out of hand. Also wasn't looking at signals that average.
Okay, come on. Let me just.
I'm quite comfortable. Patrick sent me a friend request on Facebook. I accepted immediately. After talking online for a week, we finally decided to go on a date. He shared with me the address of a local pub. We had a nice time together. I got a bit drunk, but Patrick safely dropped me home. Patrick was an average height guy. He was caring. Within a few days, he started to give me signals that...
Sorry guys, I gotta do something. If you think I'm turning off my light, you must be crazy. Shine a light like a diamond. Okay. Wait. I'm trying to get my light perfectly. Up. Nice. Spin. Nice. Oh, great. Come on, just work for me. Oh, 1 second, guys. 1 second. Yes, my light is out. Not for long. Oh, jeez. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, God. Now I am back. Oh, are you kidding me? Those guys.
that he likes me more than a friend. But as I just met him and also wasn't looking for a relationship then, I decided to confront him before things got out of hand. One evening, I was sitting in my bedroom and video calling Patrick. After sharing a laugh or two, I told Patrick that he's a really good friend and I would like to keep things slow between us. So far, I never saw Patrick become angry. I mean, he's that kind of guy who is used to smiling all the time. But as I told him this, I saw his expression change. He suddenly became very upset and disconnected the call without saying a single word. 3 days went by, but Patrick didn't call or text me. I called him many times, but he never picked up. It was a Thursday evening. I was coming home from the gym. I was walking down the sidewalk. The street.
What? Since you went to the gym, you think somebody pop up? Hey, give me your money. You owe me that. Good. What? Alright.
Streets were empty and dark. Suddenly, my eyes went to the left side of the road. There was a street lamp on the left. I saw a man standing behind the street lamp. At first, I got a bit spooked, but as the man came to me, I heaved a sigh of relief. It was none other than Patrick. Patrick came and stood in front of me.
No.
His face seemed very different this time. There were dark circles around his eyes. He looked sick to me. I said in a surprising voice, "Patrick, what happened to you? Are you all right?" Patrick smiled in a fake way and said, I am sorry I couldn't get back to you. I was, down with a fever." I said in a hesitant voice, "Why didn't you call me then? I would have come to see you." Patrick smiled again and said, "Can I walk you home?" I nodded my head and we started walking together. For the first few seconds, none of us talked. Suddenly, Patrick said, "Why don't you like me, Jenny? I have always been nice to you." I said in a calm voice, "I do like you, Patrick. It's just, I'm not looking for a relationship right now. Please try to understand. I think we will be better off friends." Patrick again became quiet. I had no intention to be rude to him, but the way he was behaving, I had to be straightforward. We were almost near my house. All this time, I didn't care much, but suddenly, a question came to mind. I never shared my gym address or schedule with Patrick. I stopped and asked him, "How did you know where to find me?" Patrick smiled and said, "Remember the cafe where we met last time?" I said, "Yeah." Patrick replied, "When you went to the washroom, I casually checked your phone. There I saw your weekly calendars and found out about this gym thing." I was stunned to see his audacity. Not only did he say all these creepy things in a calm voice, but also took pride in it. Finally, I lost my mind. I said in a loud voice, "I never thought you were a creep, Patrick. You better stay the hell away from me." I walked away. I didn't bother to look back at Patrick. That night, I received many calls and texts from him, but chose to ignore him completely. A few more days went by. One morning, I was sitting on the house porch and drinking coffee when a delivery guy came. He handed me a big package and left. As I opened the package, my stomach dropped. My skin started to crawl. There was a jar filled with a thick reddish liquid. As I opened the lid of the jar, a salty, reeking smell filled my nose. I was feeling like throwing up at that moment. Suddenly, my phone rang, and it was Patrick. I picked up the phone with furious anger. "What the hell is wrong with you?" I screamed. Patrick laughed as if nothing happened, then said, "Don't worry, Jeannie. It's just pig's blood, not mine. I would be dead if I had to send that amount of blood to you." I was out of my mind. Is he trying to threaten me now? I said, "Listen, you freak, don't you dare try to threaten me. Cowards like you can only make fake threats, that's all." I disconnected the phone and blocked him from everywhere. That night, around 1 a.m., I received a call from my friend Tina. As I picked up, Tina said in a panicked voice, "Jenny, do you know a guy named Patrick?" I never shared about Patrick with any of my close friends. I almost got up in a rush and said, "Yes, I met him in Omegle. But how do you know about him? I never told anyone about him." Tina took a small pause and said, "There's a video that has gone viral. People are now sharing it. It's a screen recording of a video call from an Omegle chat. I think you should look at it at once." I replied, "But why? What happened?" Tina cut the call, and within a few seconds, she sent me a video. As I opened the video, I saw it was indeed a screen recording of an Omegle video chat. Patrick was sitting on the other side of the screen. The man or woman who recorded this obviously had no idea what was going to happen next. In the next 2 to 3 minutes, Patrick talked normally. I could hear his voice clearly. Then he said suddenly, "Thank you for recording my message. I hope it reaches Jenny." Don't know what the other person said, but Patrick smiled. He then again said, "Jenny, if you find this video, I want to prove to you how much you actually mean to me." This is why I'm going to commit suicide in love, Kimber. Oh my God. This guy is crazy. I never expected Patrick would go insane over such a small issue. He took a sharp knife and placed it on his neck. He then looked at the camera for one last time. His eyes were so vivid that it felt like he was looking right into my eyes. He then said in a spine-chilling, calm voice, "I love you, and I am no coward, Jeannie." In front of a live chat, Patrick sliced his own throat. Blood came gushing out of his cut throat. He started to choke on his own blood, making horrible sounds. The video went viral like wildfire. The cops had to intervene in this matter and called me to give a statement about this entire situation. They managed to trace our call logs and messages. The text made things very clear that I never gave any wrong signal to Patrick. It is not my fault that the poor guy took his life. My parents came from Florida and now stay with me. But no matter how much they console me saying it wasn't my fault, deep down inside, I still feel calling him cowardly that day triggered the suicidal tendencies in him. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I'm so scared to meet people. What do you think? Am I really the reason for Patrick's death?
No, I'm not watching anymore. It's been 10 minutes and this is 20 minutes. Second of all, what the hell is this? What are these? Nah. You know what? I'm gonna watch some nice videos. Sandy Sleeper out.